We're here at the premiere of Calvary. We've hit the red carpet to try and chat to as many celebs as possible. This is the opening night of JDIFF, so hopefully there's going to be lots of stars. What was it that made you want to tell this story?
Well, I don't have sort of a message or anything. I think of a character first and then a plot, and I think, oh, that could be an entertaining story. And then I hope once people get entertained, whatever the themes underlying it, they can take away and think about afterwards.
Yeah.
But the main idea is to tell an entertaining story, a funny story and a dark story, something that'll make you laugh and cry.
Do you think it was an idle threat?
I don't know, I'm not sure.
If you're not sure means it's possible.
You know, to do this was like just a privilege from start to finish. I mean, it was one of the scripts, it was just perfect when I read it. It was great, and John Michael McDonagh is such a really confident, assured, intelligent director. He sets the standards really high, and that's good.
Was there anything that was quite difficult with your character, or was there anything that you struggled with at all?
Struggled with having to have a moustache, because I had to have a moustache from the other job, my day job. So, you know.
Yeah, facial hair can be quite troublesome, I suppose, can't it?
It is if you're not allowed to shave at all.
I'm very excited, Bláthnaid. It's just that I demonstrate it in different ways to some people, but believe me, inside I'm dancing.
Finish with all your gobbledygook.
Every life is sacred, Frank, for God's sake.
Some are less sacred than others.
The commandment, thou shalt not kill, does not have an asterisk referring you to the list of instances where it's okay to kill people.
What about self-defense?
It's a tricky one, all right.
Do you think that it's really important, you know, for films like this, they're incredibly Irish, they're filmed in Ireland, they've got incredible Irish actors in them?
Anything which is shown at a festival, the whole point of a festival is, one, festival is the word, isn't it? Secondly, it's because we want people to see what our voice is. And, you know, if we don't stand behind it, then nobody's going to understand what the voice of Ireland is. No one's going to understand what the voice of the UK is. Nobody's going to understand what the voice of anything other than the big studios.
How did you feel working opposite your son during this film?
Well, I felt slightly removed from fatherhood of one nature and very clued into fatherhood of another nature. No, the way I'm describing it is that it was like boxers who spar together having to fight each other. You just have to leave that stuff outside.
Okay.
And we went kind of quiet about 24 hours before we actually shot it.
Okay.
In terms of, you know, we just both went into our separate corners in a very odd way.
Yeah.
And so that's what, it was kind of odd.
I think there's too much talk about sins, not enough talk about virtues.
What would be your number one?
I think forgiveness has been highly underrated.
Do you not have anything to say to me, Father?
Not right now, no. But I'm sure I'll think of something by Sunday week.